Hello and welcome back to Stonehearth. In this episode I actually want to focus mostly on building this building thing over here that's been going on for I think like 3 episodes. I'd like to finish that. But first I got a comment, whoa, camera, from Evgeny, which is to build a castle in the center of the lake, which I think is an excellent idea. So I guess that would be like somewhere over here, and then we'd probably have a nice little wooden bridge heading towards it. I'm assuming. I mean, they could just swim all the way there, but I don't think that would be preferable. Anyway, I don't want to start that immediately just because I've never built a castle in Stonehearth, and I don't know how it would end up looking. So I'm gonna, I guess, look online and get some ideas for how that might look, and also, I want to build some of these things first. I said I wanted to build this one. Sorry, I had a dream that I did something and then it's messing up, like, my reality, like, I thought I did something and I needed to fix it, but I think I just dreamt that I needed to fix something. But anyway, yeah, so once this is completed, we'll start construction on this, which I believe is finished. Is there a staircase? Yeah, there's 2 staircases, area for crates to go in, and they can get in from either side. So that should work out fine. And yeah, so as soon as this is completed, we'll build this. But now for designing this little thing. I guess I could... Well, it's gonna go through, so there probably won't be a door on this side of the building. Let's just add some floor to start off with. I sort of forgot how I was gonna design this, which is probably not the best thing in the world. I think it's 6 wide, and then... I guess it can go all the way to the end. Ooh, I forgot. There was like a system for how to design this that made the windows come out perfectly. And I completely forgot. I think it was like... Let me just add the building in. Okay, so we have our stone building. I don't think it touched the absolute side of the mountain. Yeah, it didn't. It was 1 thinner. So let me just... Ooh. Undo worked. So let me just get rid of that 1 line over there, and I think this is how it's supposed to look. This is kind of a long building, but I think it should reach the other side. And then what was gonna happen is there was gonna be this, and then I think I was gonna leave it like this and add, ooh, I added railings on the side of this, which was not a good idea because because the flooring would not be... Well, you know what I could do, actually, is, I guess, would this be slab or floor? I guess it would be considered more of a slab. What's gonna happen is the floor... This might actually make it a little bit easier to deal with. Let me just add in this over here. All of this nonsense over here. So that way, when I build a building on top of this... it might look a little bit weird from the side, but I can add, like, I'll just do slabs for right now because it'll be the easiest to see. I can add, like, a second floor and then build the building from there, because this is the new ground floor. I really should have gotten rid of those. I can possibly delete this staircase and then rebuild it without the railing on the side, which might look better. Yeah, I think, Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to build this first and see how it ends up looking. Can I build a second floor on top of this? Oh, but the floor on top is gonna be a separate building. You know what? I can tell them to build this and see how it comes out. So I'm gonna build this, and then I'm going to design a building on top. Right, and then I'm gonna design a separate one over here and a separate one on top of that, and then the roofs will match up to go over this little pathway, if everything works out. So I'm just gonna see how that works. I mean, I don't think we'll lose any resources if it doesn't work out, because it's, they give back the resources when they take it down. So let's add a window right there, and then we're gonna have to add some along the sides. I don't know, oops, I misplaced that one. I don't know how many. It would go right there, and we could have one in the middle. That would look sort of interesting. Like that. I mean... Sure? It looks a little bit strange, but I might change up the top building on this side to make it go over the cliff a little bit, make it look a little bit different on that side. So let's just have that for right now. And then, see, I'm a little bit lost because the last time, when I first designed this building, that was like a week ago, since I'm recording like every weekend basically. So I forgot a lot of what the plans were. So this might be a little bit slow going for right now. But there's not going to be a staircase, I think, because the only way to access this building should be from the staircase up here. And that should work out. Okay, I'm going to tell them to build that once. I guess they finish this. I also wanted them to build the storage thing. And the storage thing's more important for right now, so yeah. You guys do that. I guess I could try to build... I could at least I could design the other side of the building. I mean, it's actually symmetric, so should be very easy to design. This goes 6 out, and then how many across is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, also 6. And then this goes 6. Okay, that makes sense, because I remember it touching the mountain on this side. Ooh, that's gonna look a little bit strange, because of the way the mountain cuts into it. So maybe I didn't make it this long? And it would probably look better if it wasn't that long. But it covers up the staircase, which is pretty nice. I can make it a little bit shorter. Let me try that and see how that looks. Well, I want to do it to this side first, because this side's the easiest to see. Can I get rid of... Nope, gotta redo the whole thing. Okay, that's cool. That's what I wanted to do. Let's just remove you, and then rebuild. Should take no time at all. 6 across, and then 6 down here. And then, let's see. You can go about that high. I want the door to be able to reach, to the building. So it needs to be at least up to this point. It needs to be at least this far, over here. But a little bit of the staircase can come out the side of the building. I think that looks fine. Let's add the walls and add all these doors and windows all over again. Door and window. And I don't know how the windows are going to look over here this time. Let's try taking them 2 out. Perfect. Looks a lot nicer with, I think, fewer windows. And then some on this side. Like that. Okay. I'm thinking the smaller one actually looks better. This is all going to be storage, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what this was designed for. I think so. Yeah, because this is the whole storage area. Okay. So that's that. And then it's going to have a nice little slab on top that'll be made from stone. Like so. So when you look at it from the side, the staircase is going to come out a little bit, which I think is fine. We can add some berry bushes or something to make it not look so abrupt. It might look a little bit better if there was a building there, but in front of the staircase. But I like the way the smaller building looks in general. So it's a little bit of a trade-off. I think this looks better. Okay, so let's have that be that. And then just design the other side. Just going to be 6 across, and then 6 down. And then... I don't know how high this was. Is it up to here? No, looks like it was 1 lower. Okay. My voxel spatial reasoning is not working out here. And then let's add this and the doors, and we should be good. And hopefully this will look nice when I add the building on top of it, or otherwise we're going to have to reconstruct this entire thing, which I'm not looking forward to if that's the case. So let me add these windows on the side, which should be the exact same. And then I'm not going to add windows here since it's literally touching the mountain, and that's probably not going to look great. And then add flooring. Cool. So this works for right now. Did they finish building? It looks like they did. Whoa. Okay, I think the reason I'm so bad with the camera right now is it's a little bit laggy, so I move the screen and then it doesn't move immediately, but then I move with the keyboard, and then it just ends up somewhere completely different. But that definitely looks built. What do we got? Not enough food is what we got. I think we can build... Is this all good? Looks all good. Let's build this right here and call it a big storage thing, I guess? Ooh, bad typing. Thing. There we go. It's gonna require a lot more wood than we have, but we have all the stone that we need. That's gonna require a lot of stone, those two buildings that were just built, or just designed anyway. So if wood is the problem, we can cut a lot of that down, since we have a lot of it that's just sprouted. And along that line, perhaps I should add some more trees down, so that way we don't run out. Yeah, I'm really hoping that they eventually grow into the really big trees. I don't know if I don't know if it's even worth it at this point, because they've been growing for so long. It might just be more profitable to just wait until they're medium grown and then harvest them. I don't know if waiting on them to be like that giant tree is worth it in the end. But I'm just gonna plant more trees for right now and see how it turns out. That should be enough. That's fine. Man, we really... Oh, right! So we have this building now. We need to figure out where to put these crates. So I could put crates over here and over here against the wall. I'm thinking crates instead of chests. They hold less, but they look nicer, so that should work out. We could also put, like... Oh, we don't have them, but leather chests look pretty cool, too. You can't stack them, though. Or, I mean, you can, but they don't look good when they're stacked. So let's just put those two down. And you... Ooh! Wait, that's only spiky. I want the fiery ones. Bronze. I think we have all of that we need. Yeah, I think we do. So we don't really need any of this. Yeah. And that reminds me that I should probably check out the blacksmith and see what she's up to. Miss Ember. I think her name was Ember. So she can't craft anything, I'm assuming because we're out of wood. Yup. But, oh right, she was just able to make all of this stuff. So do we have the 2 shields? Let me check the inventory. What about... Would it be... I don't know where to find it. I'm almost positive we made them. And this shows, I'm pretty sure it shows what's equipped and what's not. Or it might not. Yeah, it says undeployed. It might not show what they're actually using, so let's actually check out the knights. So you over here, level 6, you should have... Yeah, you have your steel shield and your longsword, which is good. And what about the other knight? You're probably... Oh, you are high enough levels, so you can get the better shield at this point. She only has the knight shield, which isn't great. So let's get this, which we can make immediately. And then, what was she wearing? Because we have silver mail now. Actually, I don't think either of them... Oh no, they actually look like they're wearing it, because they're... I don't know. Silver mail, and... Do you have also silver mail on? Yeah. Okay, so they're actually pretty good. How about you guys? Are you guys decked out to your best? In iron and iron, and you look like, yep, iron and iron. Oh, you have only... You have a shield? You don't really need a shield. 16 damage. Yeah. Do we have an extra pike? I don't think we do. When I was looking at the inventory, it looked like we didn't, but we might. No, we don't have an extra pike. So the pike is better. I don't care. The footmen should not be using shields because their job is never to take damage. So they should always be using the highest damaging weapon and not a shield. The shield is only for the knight, who should never not have a shield. So that's why I'm never going to make the two-handed sword, because, well, I'm not going to make it for them. Oh, I could make it for... It doesn't say... Yeah, I should be making it, actually. I'm not going to make... Is it the longsword? Yeah, it's the longsword. I don't want them to hold on to a sword with 2 hands and not be able to use a shield, the knights, because they shouldn't be doing that. Oh, I'm gonna get these soon. Not yet, because we don't have enough buildings, I think, for it to be useful. and hardly any items inside of the buildings. I don't think there's anything inside of here. Yep. But those buildings which denote, like, what crafter lives there, or what crafter makes stuff there, these things, they look so nice in a finished city, and as soon as we get a couple more buildings and I start moving these things into those buildings, I'd really like to put those up, because they look really cute. But until then, what was I don't know. I don't remember what I was about to do. Let's have this get harvested, since we need some food. Are they cutting down these trees? Because we could really use the wood right now. That's what's stopping the blacksmith from working. Oh, we do have a ton of pikes. I wonder why they're not picking them up. Oh well. So that left a bit. So we definitely have some wood now. If they can only just take it to storage. And they're building this pretty quickly. Looks like. Well, not terribly quickly, but it's going up. So that's nice. I wanted to check, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if there's anybody surrounding, anybody that we need to take care of before they attack us. And it doesn't look like that's the case. Oh, that's the case. Cool. So let's bring over... Right, this combat party, who's in it? Do we have a single knight? No, this is all just the archers. See, what might be nice, and what I might do in the future when we have like a ton of Hearthlings, actually, I don't need to bring this extra group. This combat party can stay here and just protect this area. When I get more Hearthlings, what I might do is have a separate combat party that has its own knight, and its own archer and its own cleric. And that could just go out and attack these things. So that way most of the fighting force stays in the town in case anybody attacks. Because as Stonehearth has shown, things always attack when you go out to attack something. That's just the way it works. So the safest course of action is to always have someone at base to help protect the base when, you know, some of the enemies are going out there to attack. Not a whole lot in this group. There's 2 knights, a cleric, and some damaged people. Just a couple. Ooh, they're gonna get pretty badly damaged from... Oh, I guess not. I guess they're strong enough to just single-handedly take it on. But that's pretty good. So we got rid of that zombie. And then we got a ton of stuff from the chest that they're not gonna pick up for several years to come. So that's pretty nice. Anyway, in the next episode, they're going to complete this because it's going up pretty quickly. So I'm going to start getting to work on building these 2 buildings. I should probably actually show them these 2 buildings. And building the buildings on top of them. And seeing if that looks alright. And if not, then I might just... the way I'm building this, I could pretty easily just... Ooh, well... I might have to... I was thinking because they're all separate, I would only have to destroy the staircase, and then I'd have to rebuild it without the railing on top. But, in my folly, I don't think I'd be able to build a building on top of this without deconstructing this, because you have to build walls around a foundation the way the game is currently, and this wouldn't be a foundation, I don't think, that I could build a wall off of. I'd have to add another floor. So, if this doesn't end up looking good, I might have to deconstruct, like, all of this. But, here's to hoping it does look good, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!